pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the atom effect. Join the movement. This is the atom effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
Yes, sir. We in the building, baby. We in the building. Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Y'all know what it is. The Black Pill Podcast. Ninja. Shout out to the Adam. Shout out to the Eves. We got a good show for you guys tonight, man. My bad for coming in here late. I was setting some things up and I was trying to figure out whether or not I was going to stand. But yeah, my knee is still out of commission, people. Goddamn. Yes, sir. But we still got a good show, man. We're going to make it a good show. Today's show is 50 Cent a Hater. Diddy's team slams the documentary that 50 Cent is coming out with as illegal and out of context. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Let me pull myself up. What up, everybody? Hey. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in my inner circle, man. Shout out to everybody in my inner circle. First off, apologies for my wire mess. Like I said, I was setting up. I was trying to decide if I'm going here or if I'm going here. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in my inner circle, man. Sometimes, you know, I got to apologize to everybody in my inner circle. You know, sometimes I be going too hard. I be trying to give y'all the real. And I got to remember, bro, you can't just, you know, you just can't come out and say things. You can't come out. I can't come out. Sometimes I could be very, you know, I could be very strong on people. So I can't just come out and say things the way I see it in my head because some people might not be able to take it. But it's all good, man. We're going to keep pushing and persevering for success. Like I said, man, shout out to you if you in here, man. If you in here, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams and Eves. This is the Black Pill Podcast. Like I said, man, Diddy versus 50. Shout out to 50. Diddy versus 50. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Before we get started, quick disclaimers. First things first, man. Everything you guys see here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. None of this is real. Don't shoot the messenger. Past that, it's your boy BA. We do dark humor on this show, no pun intended. Shout out to the big girls. Yeah. Yes, sir. Shout out to them BBWs. I remember one time I was talking to this big girl. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, yeah, you a nice looking BBW. And she was like, and I was like, yeah, I'll be watching Corn. Hey, man, say, man, they call Corn gooning now. Do y'all ninjas be gooning, bro? What the hell? What? Hey. Yeah. Once I seen that and I seen like true gooning, I'm like, yeah, I'm not I don't know if I'm gonna watch corn anymore. Anyways, man, second disclaimer, if the stream lags, my beezy, man, my beezy. We working on it, but you know, donate to your boy, man. $1 goes a long way. $1 goes a long way. Anyways, that being said, man, everything you see, like I said, is for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. Let us know what you think in the comment section, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's see what's popping off on the net. Oh, shit. Oh. I gotta log in. Hold up. Let me log in. Goddamn. My bad. I've been doing stuff, man. Hey, man. I mean, I don't want to put y'all in my business, but some of the things that have been happening since I've been gone, since the holiday weekend is, I actually hired somebody. We have our first employee who's part of the Adam Effect. Shout out to her. Shout out to Z. Z is, she's one of my employees. So I actually hired her. So she has my Instagram. So like I said, when y'all see stuff going on, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, who actually beat Milagro Grams in her case. Now, you know, one of the things in the Tory Lanez case, for those of you who didn't know, actually, is the fact that he was saying that he didn't have control of his page. So there was a point in time where he made a comment that she wasn't guilty, or, you know, he was apologizing, whatever the case may have, you supposedly in the deposition. That wasn't him, you know, speaking on his Instagram. So I'm saying that to let y'all know, when y'all send these videos now, I'm not the one responding on my Instagram. Yes, sir. I'm not the one responding on my Instagram. So don't, you know, don't send me no kind of stuff. You guys are about to hear a lot of sounds. Hold on. My bad, guys. What is her password? Let me see. All right. Oh, shit. Well, we might do this show. All right, we might have to do the show a little bit different. God damn. I don't even know. Let me see. Can I even log in? I wonder if I could log into an Adam experience. Let me see. My bad, guys. This is crazy. I did not expect this. Yeah. I didn't expect this. Okay, I see what's the problem. Hold on. Let me see. It's Blac Adam. Okay, so yeah. All right, so let me see.
Daddy.
All right. Okay. Let me see. Is it this one? Nope. Let's see if we got it. I might have got it. I might not. Okay, I got it. Oh my goodness gracious. Now I got to access my phone to get this code. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hey, we're going to have to do it. Hold up, bro. Let me see. Thank God I know how to use a computer. All right, the phone, my computer's going to tweak real quick, but hold up. Let me see. All right, 227224. All right, hold on. Goddamn. Here we go. Let's see if we got it. Are we good? Are we rolling? Are we good to go? We good to go. We good to go. Did y'all see me do that? Save my login info? Yeah, sure. Why not? Hold up, guys. Bear with me. I apologize, Dan. What a terrible way to start the show. Hey, man, hit the like button, answer the poll in the chat. Let us know what you think in the comment section. I don't even know if we're going to have everything in the Adam experience today, but we'll see what happens. All right, let me turn off this phone link. All right, let me see. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Shoot, it's a real ninja birthday soon. You know, I'm excited. I don't know how to feel. Anyways, like I said, man, like I was saying, everybody got the same social media. We all have different algorithms. Shout out to all of our supporters. I appreciate all of y'all. You feel me? I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of you. Let's get right with it, man. Let's see what's popping off. Y'all seen how they try to attack the show? Where do we start, man? First things first, we got the game. Shout out to the game. I remember the game on Martian versus Goblins, but we got the game pulling up to the show, and the game got on his soapbox at his birthday party, grabbing the mic and telling the world to free Diddy and R. Kelly. Yes, sir. Hey, man, I ain't gonna say Nathan, but I always say, isn't it funny, guys, real quick? Isn't it funny how when it comes to all of the people that we look up to, isn't it funny how they make every black person of prominence, every black male figure of prominence? Isn't it interesting how they make them end up in a penitentiary? Now, wait. Because you know what the lady, hey, shout out to the ladies. I know y'all gonna say, oh, you're defending pedophiles and whatever. Oh, my bad, YouTube. I ain't mean to say it. I meant PDFs. You know, you're defending PDFs and things of that nature. And it's like, no, I'm not defending them. What I'm saying is, in comparison to my male counterparts of a lighter complexion, you feel me? They're protected by their communities. Now, I'm not saying we should protect offenders and shit like that, but what I am saying is we need to stop shaming each other in front of the world for the world to see. Here we go. Yep. Oh, my body is telling me yeah. Nah, I'm just playing. Hey man, what's wrong with this ninja? I'm just playing. Let me speak from my high horse. Hey, Mr. Game, sir. Hey, Melody, go lay down, bro. Look at you, bro. You're embarrassing. Yeah, guys, I gave Melody a haircut and she looks funny looking right now. Sorry. But yeah, man. Hey, man, say Game. Yo, chill, bro. Chill. They gonna cancel you, bro. They will cancel you. Oh. Yeah. That's what that paraphernalia do, bro. That's that paraphernalia, guy. Hey, man, say, man. Hey, I've been there before. Hey. Yeah, you just gotta be careful what you say when you get off that Grey Goose or you get off that, vodka or what else. I'm talking about white. Let me talk about brown. No pun intended. When you get off that Henny, anything is possible, okay? Anything is possible. But yeah. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, shout out to the game. Like I said, we started off like that since I pulled up late. My bad for pulling up so late, guys. My shit was tripping. But let's get into Adam experience, man. Let's see what's popping off in the industry. For those of you who are new here, answer the poll and hit the like button for what we discussed. We discussed the entertainment industry, specifically hip hop, but we branch out into other subjects. Like I said, I niche down and then I branch out. The reason why is because there's a lot of stuff that goes on with entertainments between sports. You feel me? What else? Movies, video games. I love all those things, but you feel what I'm saying? I'm one person, so I can't do it all by myself. So shout out to everybody sending us videos. Y'all send videos to the Adam Effect, Instagram, if you can. If not, send the videos to my email. Somewhere, some way, we'll react to the videos. We'll tell you guys what we think about things that are going on, things that are trending within the industry. And like I said, the entertainment world, such as GTA, when it comes to gaming. You feel me? Shador Sanders. We talked about Shador, the other day. We talked about Kendrick Perkins saying that Shador Sanders was as influential as Obama. You feel me? Shit like that. If you like that kind of stuff, excuse me. You know what it is, man. Turn on your notifications. Anyways, we got Unk Them, man. Shout out to Unk Them. Shout out to Blueface, baby. Yeah, right?
Daddy. I'm here, baby.
Shout out to Blueface, baby, and shout out to Unk Them, some of my favorite people on the internet. So we got Unk Them. Charleston White. Charleston White has this to say about Nipsey Hussle, excuse me, the Crips, the Bloods, and Blueface on live. Now, first things first, real quick, so they don't put me in the dirt. Shout out to the goons, man. Shout out to the gangbanging ninjas, the murderers, the drug dealers, and the killers, okay? Don't beat me up, all right? I say that with love. I ain't even mean to play that. God meant to play that. I say that with love. Hey, man, don't send the Goonies after me. Like I said, don't shoot the messenger. Now, I don't necessarily agree with your boy right here. Look at my name. My name is Blac Adam. You dig what I'm saying? So, I keep it trill. I don't even know what that means. But what I'm saying is this is going to get very explicit, okay? I don't necessarily believe in this, but I'm saying this is what he said. Now, I'm not necessarily a fan of the gangbanging ninjas, right? I used to want to be a gangbanging ninja, thugging, mobbing through the streets. And then I woke up and realized, why would I do that when there's women out here to be with, okay? To be with. And like I said, you go into that pen, you're around the same, you know, you're around versions of yourself. So you're around the same sex. And me personally, I like the opposite sex. Shout out to they, them, and the alphabet boys and girls and the LGBTQIA+. All right, let's get it, man. No more filibustering.
And Bloods, you niggas ain't shit.
Hold up. Run it back. Here we go. Let's get it.
Crip and Bloods, you niggas ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit, and your kids ain't shit. Matter of fact, Blueface, fuck your dead homies. Fuck your dead homies. On dead homies. You niggas lie on your dead homies more than anybody. You niggas claim in cities your mamas don't even own houses in. Your mother is a renter, is a leaser. And you claiming a block the bitch don't even live on no more.
All right.
I piss on Nipsey up the rolling 60 neighborhood crip nip.
Now, like I said, I don't agree with this stuff, but you know, I'm not necessarily in disagreement with this, right? And my whole thing, you feel me? My whole thing with when it comes to the gangbanging ninjas, like I used to look up to like gangbangers. Can you imagine? And the reason why I looked up to gangbangers is because when I was in the books and I was reading, I thought like, you know, they protected the community until I got older and realized some of these ninjas is extorting the community. And once I realized that, I was like,
what the hell, boy?
these ninjas are extorting the civilians. So like the gangbangers I was around, they weren't necessarily extorting civilians. They were doing whatever they were doing. Shout out to the CIA and the FBI agents that are watching my page. What up, gang? No pun intended. But yeah, so yeah, once I came to the realization that some of these ninjas is extorting civilians who don't even participate in this street-ish, yeah, man, I mean, I lost all respect. Now, it ain't everybody. Like I said, a lot of y'all is born into it. Y'all ain't got no choice. Trust me, I heard, I know. But yeah, yeah, I mean, it don't really sit too well with me. But like I said, shout out to the gangbanging ninjas. Hey man, do what you do. It's not my job to save you from yourself. Here we go.
Fuck neighborhood nip. Y'all been hollering a marathon continue. Where's the marathon continue? Y'all ain't wear marathon shirts no more. So I mean Nipsey Hussle too. His daughter turned into a little slutty little bitch out there. She went back to her mama.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too far, brother. That's way too far, Mr. Charleston White, sir. But at the same time, I'm not the boss of you.
She don't want to be with Blac Sam with their mahogany shit. She want to rep the LA shit. So she gonna begin and she gonna get down with the C. They go tap into her little pussy too. Nip little daughter. Them 60s niggas gonna fuck her too. Cuz.
Yeah, man, death sentence, people. Hey, gentlemen, like I said, gentlemen, the reason why I bring you guys this is because a smart man learns from his own mistakes, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Yeah, man, say, man, hey, like I said, now, I'm not saying Charleston White is untouchable, but this is what Charleston White does in terms of like his persona and his brand. I'm not going to say he running out of bread, but I notice whenever he got to go make bread, this is what he talk about. Now, he may or may not have a good message. That's up to you. We can disagree to agree. But what I will say is, hey, gentlemen, this is something you do not do, okay? Do not do what he's doing right here, all right? Do not do what he's doing right here. Do not disrespect the set, okay? Now, I'm not scared of the set, but I understand there's strength in numbers, okay? These ninjas all over the place, and you don't know who's who unless you see them ninjas do this or something like this, okay? And you don't even know what that is, okay? You don't even know what that is or what that means. Past that, yeah, you don't know who's who until you actually can see it. And once you can see it, you'll see that. Like I said, it's strength in numbers. Now, at the same time, yeah, them gangs destroying the community. But, I mean, shout out to the pigs. Shout out to the Fetty Gov and the police. The police move like gangbanging ninjas too. So, hey, man, shout out to everybody. I'm saying y'all got to protect yourselves out here in these streets. Let's continue, man. That's kind of low vibrational. In other news, we got 25-year-old rapper Tusi committing to Syracuse football. Shout out to Tusi, man. Shout out to Tusi. Shout out to that boy. That boy said he was going to do it, and look now, he did it. So, we had him, I remember way back when this came out, and we discussed this on stream. He said he was trying to commit, and we ain't know whether or not it's real, but hey man, you gotta respect it, because a lot of ninjas had hoop dreams. I mean, back in the day, I had hoop dreams. Shout out to my boy E-Money. Shout out to my people back home. You feel me? They was all trying to play ball too. Some of them became coaches, some of them do what they do. But yeah, man, hey, you gotta put respect on this ninja name. Here we go.
Better. Boom. There you go. That go. Real good. Oh. Better.
Now I'm slow. I used to be explosive. Like when I used to play ball, I was always slow, but I was explosive. Like I had a lot of muscle to explode. So I had like a quick first step and shit like that. Especially if you know basketball, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like the footage right here made me think like, you know, no hating, but I'm saying like, bro, he just looks slow, bro. Like I don't know, bro.
Wow.
Like, bro, like I gotta see somebody defend him. Like I gotta see somebody defend him.
Wow.
Bro, look how slow they moving, bro. Am I tripping, bro? They moving dirt slow,
Good.
bro.
There you go. Oh. Good shit. Stick.
Bro.
Good. Step. There you go. Step.
Now, if he got good footwork, okay, cool. But I'm saying, Common said, I thought whoa, never mind. Bro said, I'm doing stadiums one way or another. Tusi fell off so much, he changed to being an athlete. What y'all niggas be talking about, bro? How these ninjas say he fell off so much? Imagine falling off to becoming an athlete. I mean, I don't know. Not sure how I feel about this. Oh yeah, everybody talking about poor Stacy. Hey man, rest in peace to poor Stacy, man. They don't know what happened, but 2 days ago, I guess this ninja passed away because I seen it on Google. I was looking it up. But rest in peace to poor Stacy. For those of you who don't know, I think he passed away in Boca. I hope it's a he. I don't know if it's a they them at this point. But yeah, rest in peace to poor Stacy. Here we go.
Good. Step. Good.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Good job.
Anyway, shout out to what's this ninja name? Shout out to Tusi, bro. Shout out to Tusi. I don't know. Shout out to Tusi. Yeah, they don't like when I say ninja too much. They be like, you say ninja too much. It's like, would you rather I said the N-word? I was saying the N-word in my head, okay? Anyways, we got Orlando Brown. Shout out to Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown pulls up to, I don't know where he at, but the blue couch, we're going to call it the casting couch, where they have all these interviews. And basically, Orlando Brown reacts to NLE Choppa dissing NBA Youngboy. So we're going to react to Orlando Brown reacting to, you feel what I'm saying? Let's get it, okay? Here we go. Oh, shit. Free use, YouTube. Free use. Here we go.
Steal, nigga. Cut the head off the snake when I deal with him. So it's on like Scarface, Al Capone.
All right. Free use, YouTube. First off. Hold up. Let's see what Orlando said.
That's what he did. 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 You think that's not gay? Okay, now, gay is actually happy. Homosexual, that was all of that.
But at the same time, y'all gotta understand, man, it's about fan bases and shit. So for those of you who don't know, and I know because I heard NLE Choppa say this in the interview, shout out to NLE Choppa, by the way. You know, I was listening to him when I first came to Texas, one of my first favorite rappers when I first came to Texas. Who else? Mo3, rest in peace, Mo3. Damn, what's up with my sounds? Yeah, shout out to NLE. So when NLE Choppa came out, he first started, you know, he was doing the gang banging music. He had the shotter flow and stuff like that. But yeah, they said, like I think he said in the interview, they found out that supposedly when they was doing the analytics, like studying his stuff, like the gay community was gravitating towards him. So he started rebranding. So if y'all start paying attention, you feel me? Y'all remember when he came out with the if I was a bad bitch, I want to fuck me too. Excuse my French, but if I was a bad bitch, I want to fuck me too. Some shit like that, right? Y'all remember that? Hopefully y'all do. Yeah. So that was geared towards the idea of the LGBTQ. So, I mean, I don't know whether or not he's doing that because that's his fan base. So they like to see them dance moves and stuff. But hey, here we go.
I don't mind gay people. They're happy. That was all the way homosexual. What he did?
I'm trill, nigga. I rock nation, steal, nigga. Cut the head off the snake when I deal with him. So it's
for use.
Scarface, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Don Dito.
He said.
It's tough, bro. It's art. But hey, man, shout out to all the independent artists in the building, baby. Shout out to all the independent artists. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know, bro. If you ain't know, I found this out late in the game. This would kind of mess me up too and messed up my trajectory because I had to cope. Bruh, do you know that gay people run the industry? Once I found that out, I was like,
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
it's like, do I look, you know, you got to figure out, it's like, do you look cool? Do you dance? You feel me? It's tough, bro. Anyway, shout out to Orlando Brown. Let's continue. Let's see what else popping off on the net. I don't know the validity of this, but you heard it here first on the Black Pill podcast. Shout out to the City Boys. So influencer and WNBA player Mulan Hernandez has sparked a firestorm after reportedly filing a lawsuit against NFL star Stephon Diggs. Law and Order with Black Adam, people. So Mulan Hernandez has accused Stephon Diggs of assault and is demanding between 250 racks and $1 million in damages. Her filing claims an incident last summer. And like I said, everything you see here is allegedly for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. I have to do more research on this. This came out 3 hours ago and somebody sent it to us. Shout out whoever did. Her filing claims an incident last summer left her with a head injury and emotional fallout. Instantly pushing the case into the spotlight as fans scramble to piece together what really happened. The tension rises because Diggs has already filed his own lawsuit earlier this year, accusing her of causing chaos in his home and damaging high-end items. Now both sides are accusing each other of lying, both dropping paperwork and medical notes to prove their narrative is the real one. Crazy. And he also has a lawsuit with the other ninja, Christopher Blake Griffith, or Chris, I think it's Christopher, but Chris Blake Griffith. We discussed that as well. You guys can go on my page and find that. And that's a whole crazy situation in itself. That's a whole can of worms. But the internet is treating the situation like a live courtroom saga, complete with plot twists, leaked screenshots, dramatic statements, and nonstop commentary across every platform. With both lawsuits active and neither party backing down, this has quickly become one of the messiest athletes versus influencer clashes of the year. The stakes are massive. The claims are wild, and every new update. Oh, shut up, you city boys. All right. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what to believe. I don't know if it's a money grab. I don't know if it's a civil lawsuit or whatever the case may have you, but we'll keep you guys updated on that story. Before we get to the main event, we have a couple more things to discuss. Another Law and Order with Black and Adam. I said Black and Adam. I'm Blacker Adam today. Another Law and Order with Black Adam. We have Jay-Z declining to take attorney fees from Ramir Satterwhite after his paternity case against him was permanently closed. And just so you guys know, I talked about this case briefly. The reason why it was permanently closed is because I believe they settled out of court for a certain amount of money. And yeah, so the idea is the ninja right here on the right side thinks that Jay-Z is his dad. Now, I don't know. I don't know, bruh. Now, first off, I don't know, fam. Well, first off, shout out to all the dads out here in these streets. By association, if you believe it, I'm a dog dad. Do you believe in that? I'm a dog dad, so I'll say it like that since I ain't got no kids. But yeah, man, so, you know, Jay-Z said this is not his child. And I mean, I feel like, I'm just like, bro, like the amount of time, like this was a 10-year battle. The amount of time it took for them to settle this out, it's like, bro, based off of what we see, bro, I don't know. I'm just like, okay, if he gave him like a couple $1 million, maybe not 100, but like at least, excuse me, like $20 million. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I might overlook it. If my dad gave me 20 M's and said, leave me alone. Let's see what the comments say. The fact that he won without ever taking the test is crazy. Already stripped him of a father, can't take his little coins too. It sounds like he knows something we don't. Law 47, blah, blah, blah. That's definitely Sean Carter Jr. This ninja look more like Hove than Hove. Can't leave son broke. Then keep asking why Jay didn't take the test, and because there's no proof. They keep asking why Jay didn't take the test, and because it's no proof he could even be the father. You can't just claim someone's your parent, especially a billionaire, without any evidence. There needs to be some kind of history or connection between him and the mother during that time. Without that, it's just speculation and nothing, and not something he's legally or practically required to respond to. Facts, by the way. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just so you guys know, and this is vital information that I think you guys should know too. Yeah, somebody can take out Like, you can take out a lawsuit against anybody, okay? Like, somebody can take a lawsuit against me tomorrow, and I mean, I have to show up. Whether or not it's frivolous, it doesn't matter. Somebody can pull out a case on you at any point in time. So always keep that in mind, people. Always keep that in mind. The scary times we live in. Me personally, I mean, I say he looked like him, but it's a lot of people that look like each other that aren't even related to each other. The way slavery and black history go, you know, y'all niggas probably was part of the same tribe and maybe might, you know, had the same kind of nasal shape or whatever the case may have you. Now, I will let you know, like I said, this does look like Jay-Z, but at the end of the day, if he ain't take that paternity test, we'll never know. Okay? We'll never know. All right, some quick motivational Monday right here. I got to let y'all know what it is, man. Y'all see me go so hard. Sometimes I got to take a break, but let's play it. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. Here we go.
75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. 75 years. 75 winters, 75 springtimes, 75 summers, and 75 autumns. When you look at it like that, it's not a lot of time, is don't.
Man, I hate when they play the music. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. I hate when they play the music. Hold up. We're going to go to TikTok real quick. Let me go to TikTok so y'all can hear it. Hold up. Let me see. Not with Instagram. Let's use something else. Let me see. TikTok. We'll go to TikTok and play it out loud so you guys can hear it. Interact. Hold on. Skip. Why am I logged out of everything? I don't get it. 75 years. Eddie Murphy. Videos. What the fuck? Hey, these people try to ruin the show, bro. These people try to ruin the show. Hey, man, we just gonna go back to Instagram. Fudge it. We're going back to Instagram. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of copyrights on this show today, but it's all good. Let me see. Where we at? Instagram. Here we go. Yeah, I'm getting a whole bunch of copyrights today. Oh well. Let me see. And we're about to be at the main event, people. I just got to catch y'all up to speed. You know, we'll do the whole content thing later. Let me see. Here we go. Free use, YouTube, in terms of the song.
75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. 75 years. 75 winters, 75 springtimes, 75 summers, and 75 autumns. When you look at it like that, it's not a lot of time, is don't waste them. Get your head out of the rat race and forget about the superficial things that preoccupy your existence and get back to what's important now. Right now.
Shout out to Eddie Murphy, man. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. He said you can become a seeker, you could be loving more, you could be taking some chances, you could be living more, you could be spending more time with your family, you could be putting in work with the part of you instead of fears. That part's, it's going too fast, bro. But what he said basically was you have 75 years, people. At that point in time, every other day is a prayer, okay? 75 years. So be wise about your time, man. I'm very aware of my mortality. That's why y'all see me, even though the people around me or who used to be around me may not be proud of what I'm doing. But I'm aware of my mortality, and I'm aware that would I rather live a life making somebody else happy, or would I rather live a life making myself happy? And that's the question that we all battle every day. Now, like I said, you can make yourself happy, but at the same time, you got to take care of yourself and shit like that. So that's just my whole thing. All right, man. Like I said, more industry news. Let's get back to it. We have Miami artist Ball Greasy. Shout out to Ball Greasy. So we seen this video on the net going viral, and Ball Greasy addressed the viral video of him stroking the microphone on stage.
But what the hell, boy?
Let's hear what he has to say. Shout out to Ball Greasy. Here we go.
Shouts out to everybody who posted me, man, and I appreciate that shit, man. Y'all know how much that shit had helped me, bro, like, on some real shit. To all my dogs who think it different than me, don't do it. I'm still your boy, man. Don't lay down on.
Yeah. I don't know, brother.
Oh, ball.
I don't know, brother. Don't laugh with. No, it ain't funny, fam.
Ball, man. Ball, yeah. Hey.
Y'all seen the video? It's the video.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Ninja, it don't look like you stroke. Well, I ain't gonna say it because I'm gonna sound homosexual, okay? But it don't look like you stroking your own stuff, brother. It looks like you're stroking another man's. Yeah. Here we go. Hold up.
Download that record, is cool, man. Yo, I'm still tripping out over this shit, my nigga. Like, it ain't no hard feelings. I don't feel no way. I ain't mad at nobody, my nigga. Even for the nigga who even the first nigga who posted that shit, I appreciate it, bro.
I gotta ask you, fam. What would, like, is my mic on? Okay, this thing is on. What would you be mad about? You did it. What are you talking about? You're the one that chose to do that. Why would you be mad that somebody recorded you willfully doing? I don't know. Here we go.
It's all love.
What you mean it's all love?
Shouts out to everybody who posted me, man. And I appreciate that shit, man. Y'all know how much that shit had helped me, bro. Like, on some real shit. To all.
Shout out to my boy Ball Greasy, man. This ninja named Ball Greasy and he's stroking the mic. I mean, goddamn. Hey, we gonna let you slide this time, brother. But next time, bro, we gonna have to watch you, fam. All right, we gonna have to watch you, bro, because the way you smiling right now is zesty, bro. It's zesty, bro.
Brother,
I'm just trolling. Shout out to my boy. Anyways, let's continue. It's a lot of stuff I wanted to discuss, but since we in here late, we ain't gonna be in here too long fudging, man. All right, we're gonna hit this last one, or last two. We're gonna hit this last two. Damn, three. All right, we're gonna hit this last two, and then we're gonna get to the main event. So like I said, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. I was talking about her earlier. Free Tory. No, I'm just trolling. But Megan Thee Stallion has officially won her defamation lawsuit against blogger Malago Grams, and Grams must pay 75 racks. Can't be biased. We can't be biased. Shout out to her. No shade when I say this, though. To only win 75 racks is rather weird. Now, I don't know if that's all Milagro has to pay, but as far as I know, it's just like, bro, isn't that just attorney fees, if anything? Because, I mean, I done been to court and I don't want some money. I ain't finna put my business out there. But yeah, like, yeah, bro, like I said, like after lawyer fees, like when they take their cut, like how much did you win? You feel me? So on December 1st, a jury found Malago Grams Cooper liable of defamation, promotion of an altered sexual depiction, and intentional infliction of emotional distress after 2 days of deliberations in a federal courthouse in Miami. Legal reporter Megan Cunniff shared the news in several tweets. A jury has found her liable for defaming Megan Thee Stallion, intentionally inflicting emotional distress by coordinating with Tory Lanez and promoting the deepfake video. They give mixed answers to the media questions, but concluded that yes, Malago qualifies as media. Cunniff reported that damages are small, $75,000, including punitives. Last Wednesday, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Do we have any footage? No, we don't. But I believe Megan had something that she said. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if she said anything, but I seen a video of her recently. Let me see. Can I find it? I might not be able to find it. Can I find it? I can't even find it for real. Yeah, I can't find it for real, but if I go look, I'll show y'all what she had to say. Let me go look real quick. Let's see. Live Bites. Shout out to Live Bites. Let me see. Megan. I know I seen Megan recently. I seen her on the net doing something. All right, I don't see her, but she had something to say about it. Let me see. Do I see her? No, I don't. Yeah, so much things to discuss. I hate that I came in here so late. Tomorrow I'm coming in here early. I'm coming in here like 6 o'clock the latest, so that way I could be on here for like 2 hours. Anyways, like I said, congrats on order to Megan again. We got Lil Pump, man. We got Lil Pump. Shout out to Lil Pump. Lil Pump admits that he was dead broke recently and advises everyone to respect money. Let's hear what Lil Pump has to say. Shout out to Lil Pump. You got to put some credit on him. You feel me? Back when I was younger, he was coming up. When he was coming up, you know, everybody was singing D-Rose. What was the other one? Flex Like Ooh. All of them songs. Let's see. Here we go.
Now look, I'm singing for my family, man, my fans, and like just everything in general, bro. Like I'm thankful for you, bro. Like having good friends like this, cause like, bro, you don't run into good people like this nowadays, bro. Like it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
We've never had an issue. We've never had a problem. People like were hitting.
And shout out to the streamer on the right side. For those of you who don't know who he is, this is Sneeko. Shout out to Sneeko. Yo, Melody, what you doing, bro? Can you just relax? Here we go.
Me up like, oh, Sneaker, why do you hang out with him? He's a rapper, blah, 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 this stuff. It's like, bro, he's realer than so many of the other people, like these alpha males and these like fake red pill manosphere types. Like Pump is real. You know, that's how you last. That's why you've lasted this long, is because you're real.
Exactly. Listen.
Now, shout out to J. Cole. Hey, man, J. Cole was vicious, boy. Shout out to J. Cole. What J. Cole say? 1985, I arrived. 23 years, we grateful we alive. Whatever he said on 1985, the intro to the fall off, okay? Yeah. My ninja J. Cole, hey, J. Cole predicted it, bro. He said in 5 years, you gonna be on Love and Hip Hop. Ninja, that's what he said. Here we go.
And I've been fucked over and robbed for millions of dollars and all that shit. But guess what? I'm still here, bro. I bounced back. Like I told him earlier, I never said this story, but I went all the way down to $0. $0. And he was there for me. And
hey, but real quick, all jokes aside, y'all gotta put some respect. I put some respect. Like, it's not easy as a man when you get to that 0 to bounce back from that 0. Hey, man, come on now. Come on. All jokes aside, that shit not easy, bro. It's not easy. Here we go.
And like, he didn't even know. And I bounced all the way back up.
Came right back.
Came right back.
You were dead broke.
Dead broke.
That was during that Fousey stream on your birthday.
Fousey, dead broke. I'm gonna stand for a relationship, a little 280, you know. And I came back, bro. Like, you gotta respect the money, bro. Respect the fucking money. Respect the money.
Word.
And now look, you got me a little relationship, a little.
Got 30, got smoke 50, got no hobby. My little cousin got 5 bodies.
All right, we ain't gonna even play that because, you know, YouTube gonna turn around and give me that copyright. But shout out to Pump them. Shout out to Pump. All right, are we at the main event? I would do my Krishan Rock series, but we might just leave it for tomorrow because this is gonna take me like 40 minutes. Let me see. All right, we're gonna hit the last one with Yunty. Shout out to Yunty. Yunty had this to say. Here we go.
Held on to faith and hope. Always. Why would he not? Better than holding on to a nigga. You better stop holding on to a nigga balls. Girl, let the balls go. Let them go. Come on now, get them out your mouth. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Release them. You gotta let the balls go, nieces. You got to. You got to. Can't be holding on to a nigga dick in your mouth. Come on, man. Shit. Especially if it ain't about no money. Now, if it's about that shmoney, you sing like a bird all your life. You want to. About that fuck nigga. You held on to faith and hope.
All right, so yeah, that's what she had to say. Anyways, main event time. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button, answer the poll. My bad for coming in here late. Like I said, here we go. 4, 3. Oh shit. All right, main event time, man. Is 50 Cent a hater? 50, oh, my bad. Diddy's team slams documentary as illegal and out of context. So let's see what's popping off. So we seen on the net. Let me pull myself back up. Like I said, man, everything y'all see here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. Don't shoot the messenger. My bad, because this stream's all over the place in my humble opinion. But I mean, I've been all over the place. You know, it's towards the end of the year. Things are a bit kind of weird. It is what it is. You just got to keep pushing and persevering for success. So like I said, let us know what you think in the comment section, man. There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. Answer the poll in the chat, though. And let's disagree to agree. You dig? All right, so like I said, we pull up to Instagram. Let me see. Law and Order with Blac Adam. Let's pull up to Instagram. Uh-oh. Fudge. Yeah, that's a copyright. Goddamn. That's another copyright. All right, so like I said, I was on the internet, and when I was on the internet, I seen that Diddy had some things to get off his chest. Well, first things first, we've been seeing a bunch of videos of Diddy going around, and I remember we seen when they first started showing him on the internet, like with his gray hair and stuff. But we have never before seen footage of Diddy before his fornication crimes with Cassie, and like I said, shout out to Cassie. And excuse me, like I said, it's a lot to discuss right here. I just don't know what to say because I have mixed opinions. Do you kick a man while he's down, or is this a money grab? You know, is this a smart move on 50 Cent's part? So never before seen footage of Diddy debating with his lawyers about his strategy in his fornication crimes case in the days leading up to his arrest last September will appear in 50 Cent's new documentary about the disgraced music mogul. And this is what I'm saying, where, you know, Diddy's already still seen in a negative connotation. Does this actually give him the right to defend himself? Secondly, my whole question is, how did 50 Cent get the footage, right? That's my question. How did 50 Cent even get that footage? So on Monday, December 1st, 50 Cent and producer Alex Stapleton sat down with Good Morning America to discuss their upcoming Diddy docuseries titled Sean Combs: The Reckoning, which is going to come out December 2nd on Netflix. Fifth is the executive producer of the film. Here we go.
Never before seen footage of Sean Diddy.
Oh, and let us know what you think in the comment section. And shout out to everybody that watches in the playback. Y'all let us know what it is too. Like I said, people, I got mixed feelings. Is this not considered kicking a man while he's down? Is this not considered 50 Cent hating? And a lot of people are saying, and I ain't the one who said it, but a lot of people are saying that 50 mad because of what happened with his ex-wife, Daphne. You know? And yeah, I'm here to let y'all ninjas know, man. I've said it and I've seen it in real time. Gentlemen, even me, like I said, that's why I got to be careful what I say. These ninjas out here will die behind their wife, ninja, okay? These ninjas out here, bro. These ninjas out here feel a way about their wives, bro. And I be saying it like trolling, but I really have to be mindful of that. I've been seeing that probably since I was like 18, bro. And I used to think, what's wrong with these dudes? But I get it. Like, I get it from a territorial perspective. Like, at the end of the day, we're all animals. But these ninjas will put you in the dirt, bro. In the dirt. Behind their wife, bro. Behind how they feel about their wife. It's scary times we living in, okay? How they girl, they wife, whatever the case may have you. And right now, it's dudes that will hear me right now and be mad and try and justify that shit to me. And like I said, I get it when it comes to like, you know, maybe abuse, you know, you trying to protect her and shit like that. But past that, like when it comes to like, you know, things that happened already, it's like, bro, it happened, bro. Let it go. But this is why I believe women are always going to be smarter than men, because women know not to tell you ninjas the truth. Because you ninjas cannot take the truth, bro. Even me, I don't speak from a high horse. I used to be like that. But as I got older, you know, I just got more understanding. Like I'm a very deep thinker. I like to think so. So I just got more understanding, bro. And then I understood, like, okay, things is gonna happen. Like women, that's why they say women are more mature. Cause, you know, women live their life. Like they live in their life, bro. They have dudes giving them life to live, bro. Here, take this, take this, take this. But anyways, here we go.
Combs in the days leading up to his arrest in New York last September.
You want to put the stuff in my fanny pack, King?
The exclusive video obtained by Netflix shows Combs debating with his lawyers about strategy.
Listen to me. I'm going to get off the phone right now, and I am going to let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what, no matter what nobody said. Let's just, here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
He called that boy 50 Cent, but and then you see that ninja 50 with a smile on his face. Goddamn, rubbing his hands like Birdman, my ninja. That ninja rubbing his hands like Birdman. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Here we go.
Titled Sean Combs: The Reckoning. Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
It was very interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. You know, he has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account.
Never before seen footage of Sean Diddy Combs in the days leading.
Like I said, men like to possess women. That's just how the game goes. I don't know why we're like that. It is what it is. I think it's the nuts between our legs. But yeah, so it's like I just said, bro. Where did they get the footage from, first off?
When you make a woman feel safe, that.
Like I said, where did they get the footage from? Secondly, why did he record him? Why did he record himself doing this? I guess he thought he was gonna win or something. I don't know. Not to say it like that, but for real. Here we go.
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right? For 20 years, right? It's me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like it was like a tester. Like maybe you'll come play with me type of thing, right?
What the hell?
Yeah. Nah, bro. That wasn't it, bro. The beef at this point, based off of what we seen, and we covered it. For those of y'all who don't know, we did Diddy, Jay-Z, and the Dark Side of Fame. Y'all remember them shows? Y'all don't remember. I remember. That was like last year. We covered it. We covered, you know, the whole thing with Daphne Joy. I think it's her name. If I'm wrong, my bad. But Daphne, we covered that. It's somewhere on my page. I'll go through my page. Y'all can go pull it up. We covered it, bro. The beef got reignited when that whole thing came out and the call came out. And I'm going to pull up the call. I wish I could pull up the call. I ain't even got TikTok open. I might open TikTok later so I can pull up the call and y'all see the call. When Diddy said, yeah, you need to get on your program. Y'all remember that? Diddy was like, yeah. He said, yeah, you need to get on your program because you finna be gone. And, you know, I think 50 ain't like that. But let's see if he talk about it. Here we go.
And it's not personal.
I think it's important.
It's not personal.
Also let people know that the show is not completely the perspectives of people that did not like Sean. We weren't trying to just get the highlights, the salacious details. You know, that the real goal was to storytell. And not everyone needed to have an allegation to be a part of this project.
So why I'm not in it? Why I'm not in it, huh? Here we go.
Do you think that hip-hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip-hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or...
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, we have turned words into dangerous tools now. Words are tools of mass destruction, guys. Listen to what I'm saying for real. Like, follow me for a second. You know, I mean, it's called logical fallacies. That's what it was called when I was in school. You feel me? But so 50 just said, instead of minding your business, we should be talking about it. My whole thing is, why are y'all not making documentaries and profiting on these documentaries of these other people that are doing, if not the same thing, worse? Somebody tell me, bro. It was this dude. I don't remember his name, but I could pull him up right now on Google. I will go pull him up right now. Hold up, bro. 1 second. Let me see if it pop up. Google, did you pop up? Hold on, bro. What is it? Look, the app, look. Hey, YouTube, don't demonetize me. Y'all, everybody look real quick, bro. Look real quick. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to show y'all some crazy shit. Hold up. And this happened, people. This happened this year. Watch this. Watch this. Abercrombie and Fitch. Wait. This happened this year. CEO. News. This is 6 months ago, but former Abercrombie and Fitch CEO unfit to stand trial in New York. So wait. Let's see, for 11 months ago, right? 11 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's a new year, but 11 months ago, look at this, guys. And this is where I'm saying, this is where I reinforce my point. Whereas black people, and I'm saying across the diaspora, shout out to all you colonizing ninjas talking about they not like us. Word to Kendrick Lamar. I remember I had one of my homies say that. I was looking at that ninja like, I was like, bro, you gotta chill, fam. You tripping. But yeah, former Abercrombie and Fitch CEO who is charged with fornication, trafficking, is officially unfit to stand trial because he has dementia. Can somebody explain that to me, bro? Can somebody explain that to me? How is the Abercrombie, who's basically being tried for the same thing, except it was even, well, I don't know if this is even worse. I believe it was boys. It was boys. Yeah. It was boys. Let me see. But y'all never admit that though. Even now, me saying this, bro, is people who's gonna be gunning for my neck, bro. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the story on you guys. You can't even find the story, and this is what I'm saying. Look, all you find is he's unfit to stand trial, and this is over 11 months ago. You can't even find the story, and this is where I'm saying when it comes to my male counterparts of a lighter complexion, they're protected by their community, whereas black people, we shame each other and put each other, we put the cameras on each other for the world to see. Let me see. You guys can't even find the full story, bro. That's sad, bro. Let me see if I find the full story right here. You can't even find it because it's all about how he has dementia. But basically, let's see, blah, 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 blah. And no hate to him. Shout out to Mike Jeffries. That's his name. But more than 40 men accuse ex-Abercrombie and Fitch boss of sexual assault. Come on, bro. So Mr. 50, hey, no shade to 50. I'm saying, because, you know, y'all gonna hide behind words. That's why I say words are weapons of mass destruction now. You know, y'all gonna turn around and tell me, oh, it's not our community. Why are we worried about it? They don't really look like us. Oh, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying this like, shout out to K-Dot for real. I fuck with K-Dot, but I'm saying they not like us, bro. Right? They not like us. But look at this, bro. Explain to me why nobody's talking about more than 40 men accusing ex-Abercrombie, Fitch, and Boss, blah, 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 of sexual assault, ninja. And don't nobody care. Is it because they're men? I don't think it's because they're men. I think it's because of something else entirely. But I digress from that conversation. Let's get back to Instagram, people. Hit the like button and answer the poll. Oh. But yeah, like I said, hey, gentlemen, if you have a darker complexion, bro, my advice to you is to protect yourself out here in these streets, bro. Even me, I'm taking my own advice now. Y'all gotta be careful, bro, because they will be gunning for you if you become a man of prominence. They will be gunning for you. You're gonna lose money trying to defend yourself. Be prepared, man. Prepare for the worst, but still pray for the best. Here we go. Let's run it back. Hold up.
Hip hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things, it would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
Do you think that
whatever he said, anyways, let's continue.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time.
Hey, man, with people like this out here in this world, this is why I ain't got no friends, bro. I ain't got no friends. I got my people I rock with. Look, I got my homies that really know me. They like my family. Past that, the rest of you ninjas, I'm on 10 looking at you ninjas like this, bro. Imagine this is my Glockianas. This is Glocky, and this is, what do we call, what's another word for a gun? This is Glocky, and this is, my Beretta. I don't know, ninja, but I'm watching you ninjas like this, and I keep them tucked away just in case I gotta pull out that fire and give you that pow, pow, pow. Because like I said, with people like this out here in these streets, why even worry about having friends and or enemies, bro? Come on, bro. Somebody said this real sucker shit to me. Here we go.
Because you'll see people saying that. I mean, he may feel a different way about pieces and bits of it, but he knows the truth. I think he'll see the truth in it.
If Sean Combs watches this,
crazy,
what do
bro.
you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing.
Crazy.
We have to find somebody that'll work with us that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business. We're losing.
Puffy, Puff Daddy.
And you know Netflix don't care because Netflix about to make a check off of it, so they don't give a damn. Here we go. And like I said, people, please understand, I'm not defending Diddy and his actions, right? I'm not defending R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, none of these people. I'm just saying, bro, nobody finds this suspicious. Nobody finds this odd, huh? You don't find this odd? Nobody finds this weird. And the reason why I say this is because in the future, I would like to be a person of prominence, right? But because I'm of the darkest complexion, you know, I'm blacker at him in this bitch. You feel me? I got trust issues. I be on 10, bro. I got trust issues with the police. I got trust issues with people that look like me. I got trust issues with people that don't look like me. So I be on 10 looking at everybody like, cause I feel like they looking at me like this, bro.
But what the hell, boy?
They be looking at me, bro. So I be looking at them like. Shout out to Netflix, man. They rubbing their hands like Birdman too. Here we go.
Diddy.
Do it. Diddy do it. Here we go.
All of these reincarnations, all those name changes are attached to really bad deeds.
everything in life, you're gonna have people that are bad and people that are good. You have to choose your side.
And you know that bit about to go #1. Goddamn. Hey, excuse me. Hey, man, like I said, with enemies like these, who needs friends? And 50 put, what feud? I put 2 of his kids in my scripted TV shows. I just didn't like he said fruity shit to me. And he said fruity shit to me. I don't like that, LOL. So let's see what his team had to say. Hold up. 1 second, y'all bear with me. Let me see. This was an exclusive statement. Shout out to Lauren LaRosa from The Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa posted this. This is exclusive statement from Diddy's representative on 50 Cent's new documentary on Netflix. Here's what they allege. We have confirmed that Netflix used footage that was never authorized for release, including private moments, pre-indictment material from an unfinished project, and conversations involving legal strategy that were not intended for public viewing. That's a crime. The footage was created for an entirely different purpose under an arrangement that was never completed, and no rights were ever transferred to Netflix. A payment dispute between outside parties does not create permission for Netflix to use unlicensed private material. None of this footage came from Mr. Combs or his team, and its inclusion raises serious questions about how it was obtained and why Netflix chose to use it. And that's my point exactly, bro. How did they even get that footage, bro? That's why I'm always confused. I'm like, bro, did somebody leak it? Like, how? I mean, these people, you know, we have to assume, like I said, this is the black pill people. Smoke, mirrors, truth. Take the proverbial black pill and see for yourself, right? So you always got to beg the question, like, when y'all hear about these leaks and shit, it's like, bro, how? How? Like, how did y'all get that footage, bro? How did y'all get that footage legally? Of course somebody leaked it, like when they leaked the songs and shit. But how did you get that footage and then get that footage approved to go when y'all know y'all can't do it, bro? Let's see what comments say. Comments say 50 Cent's day is coming. Every dog has his day. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I support Diddy's legal team. The craziest part of all this would be people not believing 50 has a legal team, and so does Netflix that made sure they would be covered before putting out the documentary. No. They can assume, right? They could legally interpret and assume that they wouldn't be, sued or whatever the case may have you, but they're probably going to get sued. A big lawsuit is definitely coming. As soon as I saw the promo, I said $100 million lawsuit. Yeah, that's what I just said. $100 million lawsuit filed against 50 Cent, his production company, the producers of Netflix. Don't enter the part when Diddy had 50's BM getting trains ran on her. This is sad. I will not be watching it. Oh, so that means 50 if 50 got the raw material. Very corny of him. I hope Diddy sue him. But we knew this was going to happen. 50's obsession with Diddy needs to be studied real bad. Wasn't no statement when TMZ and Tubi put out Diddy documents. This makes me want to watch it more. I said I would sue Netflix and 50 the moment I seen the commercial. Yeah, bro. Like I said, that I don't even know if you could do that, bro. I don't know if you could do that, but if he got the okay from somebody, we would have to see. I'm sorry. One thing Netflix is going to do is make sure everything is legal and authorized to use in order to move forward in making a documentary. If Puff and his team feel away, sue Netflix and 50 and we'll see what happens. That's how I feel. Sue both of them. I see 50 as a producer or something of the new release. I was shocked and wonder how did it happen. I can see Diddy and his team coming after 50 legally, but they super coming after Netflix. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody, I don't care what happened. If that was me, I'm suing. Y'all know me. I'm suing. I don't care if it's true, not true. I'm suing for slander, bro. Y'all can have proof of me doing it. I'm suing. I'm gonna say, why are you blowing this up? You're trying to ruin my reputation. I have a life and I still have to feed my family. I'm suing, bro, and I'm taking what I can and I'm dipping. Somebody said, Lauren, I'm not being a dick, but baby, you national now. You have to spell check and look over your post before hitting send. I can see one error, but there are several, and I hate that for you. I promise those extra 5 minutes looking things over will not hurt you. Signed, a fan who cares. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Jesus. Y'all always hating, bro. Clearly, she's trying to be the first to put out the story. Like, relax, bro. So, yeah, like I said, Lauren also says, let me see what else. In response to the new Diddy documentary on Netflix, Diddy's team is also alleging that Netflix is only heightening the core issue by giving creative control of this production to Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Diddy's team continues with their allegations. 50 Cent is a longtime public adversary who has mocked Mr. Combs for decades, posted fabricated accusations, and publicly celebrated his legal challenges. Even Mr. Jackson has admitted he was shocked Sean ever filmed some of these moments, which underscores that the footage is being exploited for entertainment rather than presented with fairness or context. And that's why I tell you guys, everything that you see here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. Yeah, we poke at people, but you know, we just trolling, bro. It's not that serious. Like, y'all never gonna see me turn around and really like try and down somebody. I will say my piece sometimes, and I'm not perfect, but we ain't finna down nobody, you feel me? Cause people take shit personal and they won't tell you, but you don't know who people know. They take shit personal. Even now, I can't come out and say, oh, 50 Cent is whatever the case may have you, cause he might know somebody in the future that I'm trying to do business with, and then he gonna see this video, he gonna laugh to himself like, and then he gonna make that call and say, hey, you know, gatekeep, block this ninja. He can't do this with you because, you know, I'm not going to do business with you. So that's how the game goes. As you move on or move up in this world, keep that in mind, people. Beyond the legal concerns, Mr. Combs views Netflix's decision as a personal breach of trust. He has long respected Ted Sarandos, admired the legacy of Clarence Avant, and maintained a positive personal relationship with the company's leadership. For Netflix to hand his story to someone who has publicly attacked him for decades feels to Mr. Combs like an unnecessary and deeply personal affront. Facts. He expected fairness at minimum from people he considered colleagues. Keep in mind, I was also told that Diddy had been working on his own documentary with Netflix prior to this release, but backed out once he couldn't have creative control. Diddy also alleges that Netflix's recent pattern of prioritizing sensational content over accuracy, as seen in their decision to rely on discredited fabricated journals in a separate documentary. The use of unauthorized footage here reflects reckless disregard, not journalism. Diddy's publicist says their legal team is formally notifying Netflix and says they expect the company to address these issues immediately. When asked how this footage, never before seen, affects Diddy's appeal, keep in mind Diddy's team hasn't fully seen the documentary either. Only the footage Good Morning America revealed this morning. In response to this, Diddy's team says it can't affect his appeal legally, but judges are human and maybe they get some emotional spirit out of this and render a decision based on some form of that. And yeah, bro, that's why they say, you feel me? That's why they say don't speak about ongoing cases, bro. Because one thing I'll tell you that they'll never tell you, a lot of times when some of these judges make a decision, they're making an emotional decision, right? Because they have to, you know, they're affecting the law when they make these decisions, because whatever decision they make in like big cases and shit, even little cases, it gets recorded, right? It gets recorded in some kind of, we'll call it a ledger. So it gets recorded when it's a big case. So they know that they're affecting the world by their choices whenever they, you know, hit that gavel, you dig? So they have to really sit there and think like, am I affecting the world in the right way? Is this going to affect the future generations in the right way? So yeah, the sad reality is, when it comes to court, bro, it's not about what you can prove. A lot of times it's about who you know. It's about who you know, because the court of public opinion now sways the actual court. So like I said, I've been in court before. I'm not going to get specific, but like I told y'all, for example, I was in court and I recently was in court for a speeding ticket, and me personally, and I'm thankful that she helped me. But I'm feeling like she helped me because emotionally she wanted to help me. It was a white lady. The white lady was a judge, and I was like, so I thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, bro. I said, I'm cooked, dog. I said, I'm cooked. So, you know, I was telling her, I was like, yeah, so, you know, I had my CDL. So before I came to court, you know, I did my little thing that I do with ChatGPT, you know. I ain't no lawyer, but I read a couple books. I was supposed to go to law school, so I did my little thing. So I made them produce evidence. I said, hey, bring me the police footage. Show me that I was speeding. Show me proof that you got me speeding. Show me proof that you could see it's me. You feel me? And I filed a couple petitions or whatever the case may have you to the court. And yeah, so, you know, they pulled up the petition. So I'm sitting there with the prosecutioner, with the prosecutor, and we sitting there like, oh, you know, so let me see the info. Do you have the info? Because if they ain't had the info, I'm like, yeah, you got to throw this out, because where the info at, bro? They came with a flash drive and a bunch of paperwork. I was sitting there like, but what the hell, boy? I was like, oh, shit. So my heart was in my mouth, right? My heart was in my mouth. So I was like, hey, so, you know, he showed me all the information. He said, yeah, so, I mean, you look like you going fast. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, you know, it was another car beside me. He's like, I mean, we could kind of tell it was you. And I'm like, yeah, but kind of. But I told him, I said, look, Mr. Prosecutor, sir, between you and me, I don't want to do none of this. I brought this information out because I was trying to exercise my rights. I don't necessarily know my rights like that. I said that to him verbatim. I told him, I said, can you ask the judge to turn around and work something out with me? Because you feel me? I have a CDL. I'm not trying to ruin my license, because if I ruin my license, if I ever want to go back to that kind of work, you know, it's going to affect me in the future. So he said, okay, I'll see what I could do. So before court started, right? Long story short, before court started, I'm looking at everybody and I'm seeing everybody. And as the court's going on, everybody's just paying out money. And I'm like, bro, why is everybody just paying out money? Then I start peeping. I'm like, okay, so, cause this is like a, you know, it's levels to this shit. So I'm assuming this is like a city court. And I'm not finna say their name, cause you know, they could watch my stream. But yeah, so I'm peeping that they paying out money. Everybody paying hundreds of dollars. I'm assuming in that one session, right? In that one session, cause it's a bunch of people for traffic tickets, they all paying out, bro. I'm assuming they made at least, excuse me, I'm gonna say at least 20 racks, right? And that's lowballing it. So think about it. And that's lowballing it. Court, Monday through Friday. Everybody made a mistake, but they all paying out. Now you can't pay out for everything, but follow what I'm saying. I'm gonna make it make sense in a second. So they making 20 racks 5 days a week. That's 100 racks times 4. That's 400 racks, right? That's going into the city. That's 400 racks a month. Now times 12, bro, that's that's $4,800,000 going back into the city for people who are speeding, you know, doing stuff they're not supposed to do, and they just paying out so that way they don't get in trouble. So I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? And I'm just putting two and two together, because I'm like, bro, it's not even about proving whether or not you was wrong if you got the bread. But that's not in all instances. So like I said, fast forward, so boom, you know, I'm sitting with the prosecutor, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I was just trying to exercise my rights. You know, I don't really know my rights like that. And he was like, okay, you know, I respect that you're trying to exercise the rights. You know, let me see if I can work something out. So, he told me, he spoke to the judge, he stopped her, you know, she doing whatever she doing for the other person. So, you know, he stops her and he says something in her ear, and she looks at me and I looked at her. And like I said, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And I get the vibe, you know, sometimes I vibe, like I feel like I'm very hyper aware. So I feel like I can tell when a woman is into me, right? So I got the vibe that she like ninjas. Okay? I got the vibe that she like ninjas. So, you know, she gave me a look, because she gave me a look too when I first got there. I gave her a look and I was like, you look like, And I was thinking to myself, I said, okay, we're going to see. So yeah, long story short, she gave me a chance. And that's when I told you I was doing a community service. I had a community service and I had to do a driver course. And after that, I didn't even have to pay anything. She said, thank you for showing up. I didn't have to pay anything. And like I said, I appreciated it. Shout out to her. Like, I appreciate it. But this is where I'm saying, where you don't know, right? You don't know because it's people's emotional aspect. Now, it doesn't matter whether or not she liked me. What I'm saying is the emotional aspect. You don't know how people feel subconsciously about you, right? And depending on how people feel subconsciously about you, specifically judges, that's where the court of public opinion plays a role. So if the public don't like you, I'm not gonna say that just because the public doesn't like you, you know, the judge is not going to like you. But if the majority of the world sees a video of you putting hands on a woman and kicking a woman while she's down, are y'all hearing me right now? Am I preaching right now? If the majority of the world sees you kick a woman in her stomach while she's down, I mean, you can kiss everything goodbye. You can kiss everything goodbye, right? So why would you ever think that you get a fair trial? Secondly, yeah, like I said, if this documentary exemplifies that, and we saw footage of it, I'm gonna play back the footage in a little bit. We seen that little footage right there that showed the same video that we all seen on TMZ when it popped off from the hotel, and the judge sees that again. How, you know, like when it comes to an appeal, yeah, I mean, you ain't getting no appeal because that video's on the internet forever and people keep replaying that video. So I mean, hey man, good luck to Diddy. But what I'm saying is the court of public opinion most definitely plays a role in today's day and age when it comes to the court, the actual court of law. Sad situation, because before, when I was coming up, or what I read in the books is supposedly we live in a world where you're innocent until proven otherwise, right? You're innocent until proven guilty. That's what was told in the books when I was studying my pre-law and shit. Then as I got older, I started peeping game and I realized, bruh, justice is not black and white, bro. Justice is gray, and that's bars, okay? That's bars. Justice is not black and white. Justice is gray. So y'all gotta be careful out here in these streets. Even me, bro. Sometimes I be having too much fun. I can't have too much fun with everybody, bro. Y'all gotta be careful out here in these streets, bro. People will do you in and people will do you dirty and sit there with a smile on their face, bro. Example A, here we go.
Never before seen footage of Cent Diddy Combs in the days leading up to his arrest in New York last September.
You want to put the stuff in my fanny pack, King?
The exclusive video obtained by Netflix shows Combs debating with his lawyers about strategy.
Listen to me. I'm going to get off the phone right now, and I am going to let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what nobody said. Let's just, here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
With a smile on their face, goddamn. With a smile on their face, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Be careful of the enemies you create in this world and this life too. That's why I keep to myself. I do my thing, I say my piece, and I go about my business.
Titled Sean Combs, The Reckoning. Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
It was very interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. You know, he has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account.
Never before.
Like I said, gentlemen, y'all gotta understand, bro. Peep game. Adams, pull up to the front of the club, please form a circle. Gentlemen, men are soft these days, bro. I say soft like SAWFT. Like SAWFT, bro. A ninja will try and do you in, bro, about his wife, but a ninja will also try and do you in about his ex-wife that don't even love him no more, bro. Shit crazy, bro. Shit is nuts. That shit is nuts. So y'all gotta be careful out here, bro. Even me, I had a peep game. Once I peep game, I be trying to tell y'all, I'm not speaking from a high horse, bro. I'm a student of the game. I just be observing. I'm just observing, and I say what I see out loud. But even me, I'm gonna start putting this shit behind a paywall, like letting y'all know what I see in this world, like the little things I peep. I'm gonna put it behind a paywall because, you know, these ninjas out here, some of these ninjas out here get their panties in the wall, bro. And that shit crazy because you'll never know till you know. But, you know, everybody gotta expose themselves sometime. But yeah, you'll never know till you know. And these ninjas will kill you behind this shit, bro. Like real shit. So 50, like, yeah, you know, you had you had my baby mama allegedly, you had my baby mama trying to be on your program, right? Okay, you was an old school gangster, right? You was pimping, right? Okay, cool, I'm finna get you right now. And this how you getting him, and he just sitting there like this, ninja, rubbing his hands together like, yeah, I got you right where I want you, and you can't defend yourself. Here we go.
Respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform.
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right? For 20 years, right? It's me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like he was.
Like I said, that part's bullshit right there. If you peep game, that's just complete bullshit, bro. Don't nobody give a damn about a ninja. All right, so the ninja want to take you shopping, like, okay, ninja say no, ninja say no. Nobody. I mean, I don't know. Here we go.
Like it was like a tester. Like maybe you'll come play with me, type of thing, right? And it's not personal.
I think it's important to also let people know that the show is not completely the perspectives of people that did not like Sean. We weren't trying to just get the highlights, the salacious details, you know, that the real goal was to storytell. And not everyone needed to have an allegation to be a.
So look, this one I'm finna ask, right? I'm gonna beg the question, the elephant in the room. Bro, so what was the story that you were trying to tell? What was the story that y'all was trying to tell exactly? The story that we know already. What's the story like? Are you painting him in a positive light? If not so, what's the point of the documentary, bro? What's the point of the documentary? I'm just asking. Like, you could tell both sides. That's fair, right? That's actual journalism. But if you're not telling both sides, you telling one side, you ain't doing journalism. At this point, you just you clickbaiting at this point. You feel me? Even with Megan Thee Stallion, y'all know I say, I ride with Tory, this, that. I ride with Tory Lanez because I like his music and shit. But if he actually did something to hurt Megan Thee Stallion, you feel me? I can't turn around and defend some bullshit. Because if somebody turned around and took a gun and said, dance bitch to the women in my life, I'll be looking at this ninja like this, ninja. You feel me? But at the same time, you feel me? Doing journalism is reporting both sides of the story. So that's why y'all see me say, oh, free Tory, I'm trolling. My bad, Megan, don't sue your boy. Shout out to H-Town, we in the building, baby. Shout out to H-Town, we in here. But that's why I turn around and say, hey, so this is what's going on with Megan, because I'm reporting the story. Yeah, I might troll and shit, might shade a little bit, but I mean, it's all love. I'm just reporting the story. It is what it is. Shout out to Clay Thompson. Here we go.
Part of this project.
How do you respond to people who say, Sean Combs, do you think that hip-hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip-hop is fine with his behaviors.
What?
There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or...
But it's not mind your business. I just feel like you got to give people a chance to defend themselves. That's my whole thing.
Those things, it would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
Do you think?
And nobody's for that behavior, man. I'm telling you, bro. Words have become tools of mass destruction now. We have all weaponized words now to where I'm telling you, it's like certain stuff you can't say. I always say this, for example, I can't say, all black men are this and that, right? And the reason why is because now you sound disingenuous. So when you use the terms all, or you use the terms, when people use anecdotal evidence as factual, you feel me? Words have become weaponized now. We use words as tools of mass destruction, or at least that's how I feel. Here we go.
Think that hip hop culture was on watches this? What do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time.
You see what I'm saying? Bruh, cold game. Gentlemen, pay attention, bro. This is a cold game out here in these streets, bro. That ninja said that with a smile on his face. You're going to talk, you're going to slander my name, and I'm going to sit there saying, wow, this is the best documentary I've ever seen. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Because you'll see people saying that. I mean, he may feel a different way about pieces and bits of it, but he knows the truth. I think he'll see the truth in it.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this...
We have to find somebody that'll work with us that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business. We're losing.
Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Sean Combs. All of these reincarnations, all those name changes are attached to really bad deeds.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, bro, they try to put the nail in the coffin, bro. They trying to put the nail in the coffin. But that's it for tonight's show, people. All right. That's it for tonight's show, man. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Sad day, man. I mean, it ain't sad per se. You know what I mean. What I'm saying is just ninjas is weird, bro. Ninjas is weird. That's why I ain't really got no big circle and shit like that. Hey, man, shout out to you if you watch us, man. We got some new things coming up, too. That's why it took me so long to get in here. I'm just plotting right now. But past that, let us know what you think in the comment section. Shout out to everybody who watches on the playback. Y'all let us know what it is, too. Oh, I got my clothes coming in the mail. I'm going to show y'all my clothes. We're going to start wearing the clothes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to start wearing the drip. And shout out to the gang banging ninjas. When y'all see me do this, I'm not repping none of y'all. I'm repping my city. Shout out to the 305, okay? All right, anyways, we back in here tomorrow, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy BA. I'm back in here. Mañana.